what's up, my beautiful, vibrant souls? This is Sanessa. I'm back with another pick a card. So today is the February 2nd portal, so it's 2/2/22. It's really, really exciting. So happy Portal Day for all those who are getting involved. And this is really a time where, for those of you who are unaware, you know, this is a really good time for kind of setting any intentions for anything having to do with major life choices, any crossroads you're at, any relationships that you're kind of looking to manifest a new experience with, anything like that. So this is technically a timeless reading, but you know, this inspired me to do this reading where it's kind of asking like what's next, right? So you can set those intentions with a little bit more insight and a little bit more clarity. So you can use this for this portal, but you can just use this in general to kind of ask what's next. So any situation that you have in mind, a relationship, next steps on your path, whatever it may be, this is a good time to just kind of sit with it and ask Spirit, what the hell is going to happen next? So yeah, I think that's just about the long and short of it. Oh, excuse my hiccup. I knew I had one in there and I was like, let's see if this will make an appearance. And it did. Wonderful, wonderful. So we have 3 options to choose from today. We have group 1 with this beautiful little butterfly. Can you see? Is it in frame? Y'all, Mercury retrograde was messing up my filming, but I'm glad it's back in order. So yes, group 1 with this lovely butterfly. Group 2 with this cute little armadillo. You guys see that? Yeah. Awesome. And group 3 with this little tiny blue bird. This is going to be our channel mascot a while ago, and I wanted to have a naming contest for him. But then I lost him, so I was like, oh no. And he has been found again. So I may put that back on for folks and do another naming contest. But yeah, so feel free to take a moment, pause the video if you need to, meditate on the options in front of you. When you are ready, feel free to go down to the description box with the timestamps and head to your selected option. And with that, I'm going to get started with group 1. Dropping things. Oh no, the pressure. Okay. Hello, group 1. Okie dokie. So, sorry guys. Oh, I'm so sorry. My asthma's been bothering me a lot lately. So if you are attracted to group 1 with this butterfly, I'm definitely getting, you know, butterflies bring transformation and change. You guys are going through a massive transformation. This portal is going to be very, very important for you. And I feel like what I'm hearing is it's going to bring you something that you've never had before, you've never experienced before. And I kind of feel like this is a way of thinking for a lot of you, because they're showing me the sword suit. So I feel like both this Mercury retrograde, which is concluding tomorrow, in addition with this portal, may be bringing some things full circle when it comes to a thought process you have. Or how you communicate, but there's going to be a massive element of transformation. Sorry if you guys can hear my dog snoring in the background. He's very tired. He had a long day. Yeah, I just feel like there's going to be a lot of transformation in this area of your life, right? It's going to be like, they're showing me the clouds kind of clearing. So something where it's been very, very hard to get a good, clear view. Or it's kind of just felt like a little bit cloudy. I feel like the sun is finally breaking through. There's clarity, there's peace. And there's a fresh start. There's a lot of like fresh air imagery going on. So let's look at your cards and see what you get. I'm gonna put your tarot for the last because it's all stuck. I like to look at that last. But you guys have, oh, holy shit, look at that. No joke. Do not look at these before I pull them. You guys have card 13, which is the calcite card associated with the moon and transition. And we have, look at that big, beautiful, big booty butterfly going on right there. And also with card 13, this reduces to a 4, but this is very reminiscent for me of the death card in the tarot. So again, major transformation. Let me move my little butterfly over here. Okay, let's see what else you guys have. You have frustration. Okay, yeah, let me just check to see if this is in frame. Yeah, you guys can see it. Wait, if I scoot that down a little better. Yay, okay. Sorry, as you guys know, if you've been here for a minute, I am famous for putting things out of the frame, so I'm trying to fix that. But yes, frustration. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna lay them all out first, then we're gonna talk about it. You guys have happiness. Look at these little dolphin babies. I am aware that being happy means I'm on the right path. Oh, I'm loving this for you already. And you have Lizard Spirit. This is card 38. That reduces to an 11, which reduces to a 2. Oh, and this says dream the world into being. Okay, so I'm going to pull your tarot in a second, or I'm going to flip it in a second. But the first thing I want to talk about here is, I think this is a pretty clear message. First of all, we have this transition. There is this death and rebirth energy, and there's a lot of greenery here. So we have green and then pink on the butterfly. So there's a lot of heart chakra energy and a lot of green here too. And what I feel like this transformation is sort of revolving around, it may be emotional healing, but I feel like, because it almost looks like the moon here too, and the moon is referenced on this card as well. So this to me feels like there's something where it's a thought process. This might be part of your subconscious programming. And I feel like for a lot of you, this has to do with, this affects what you're manifesting in the world. I feel like a lot of you kind of feel like you have to struggle you have to struggle in order to be happy. It's like you have to earn your happiness. And I feel like with this like image of a square peg in a round hole, you guys have kind of felt out of place a lot of your life. Maybe what it is that makes you happy, the path you want to follow is a little bit different. But it just feels like you've had to kind of fight for a lot. And I feel like you're gaining a lot of clarity when it comes to the concept that maybe being happy is indicative that you are on that right path, as the card suggests, right? That being happy is your birthright. Being happy is part of your spiritual path. And that I feel like a lot of you have been, because even look, this image right here, he's between like the two stalks of grass. This kind of looks like the Two of Wands to me. Can you guys see that? Is it enough in frame? Yes, it is. Okay. And this kind of looks like you guys are at this place where you're starting to kind of come into the awareness of like, okay, me being happy means I'm doing the right thing for me. And maybe this doesn't have to be so difficult. Maybe I don't always have to struggle. And because we have multiple dolphins here as well, this might be where if you felt very alone before, you're kind of coming into alignment with Soul Tribe. If you've been trying to manifest Soul Tribe, I do feel like that's coming in for you. But just in general, I feel like you're kind of, what's next for you is that you're going to be kind of getting a much more expansive mindset in an area where you've been blocked, right? In an area where you've been very, very frustrated. With the orange here as well, this also could be speaking about your creative endeavors. Or this could be talking about, because orange is the sacral chakra, and this is just talking about like your emotional well-being, right? And I feel like this is important because this has been impacting how you manifest in the world, right? There's like this subconscious programming with this moon energy that like has been impacting. It's like you're unable to manifest what you're looking for, or it's like you can only manifest it partway. They're showing me like a download bar, and it's like stopping between 24 and 42. So maybe those numbers are significant. But it's like you can only, I feel like I'm aging myself when I'm talking about this, because this is like, yeah, this is a little old school, but it's like, you're just like, it's taking forever to download. You're only getting part of the way there. And I feel like that's because there is this like frustration here. There's a mindset where either you kind of like, your mindset is creating the problem. Because also look, we have a circle and we have a circle right here. And we have this like little like square kind of shape, right? It's like, it kind of feels like there's like something where it's like you're trying to make this happen, and there's a much easier way. There's a much easier path. And I feel that that is going to be revealed to you. Or there's something about it that's just going to click in a way it hasn't really clicked before. So let's see what you get for your tarot, because I like this. So you guys have, okay, the Two of Pentacles. You have the Seven of Wands reversed. Okay. And, oh shit, you guys, look at this. The Empress. Oh, hell yes, dog. Excuse my cough. Okay, we have Taurus and Libra energy here. I almost said Virgo, so maybe this involves a Virgo. We also have a little bit of Scorpio energy going on over here. Okay, so right here, I feel like this is really talking about You know, this card upright can talk about going after what it is you desire, but if you also notice, this man on the 7 of Wands, he's got his 1 wand and he's fending off the 6. And the 6 of Wands is like the equivalent of success and public recognition and victory. So sometimes this card to me can kind of talk about like blocking your own blessings, and this is kind of the energy. So what I'm picking up with this being reversed is that there might be a mindset where this mindset might be going back and forth, you know, unable to make a decision and creating a lot of frustration. For a lot of you, I feel like this mindset is about, it's like, hang on, sorry, I just had it and it just floated out of my brain. This feels like something where it's hard for you to balance your energy. That's really what I'm picking up here. So maybe this is like you're putting all your energy into things that don't actually make you happy, or like you're like, again, this mindset of like, I've got to, you know, I've got to be on the grind, and some of that's fine, right? But if your whole entire life is doing stuff that you don't want to do, like if 90% of your journey is doing shit you don't want to do in order to get to the 10% you want, you have to ask yourself, is that time worth, you know, worthwhile? Is that well spent? And for some people, the answer is yes, and that's perfectly fine if that's the case. But there's something here where I feel like you're struggling when you don't have to be, right? You're like putting up with something that throws you out of balance, especially that throws your emotions out of balance here, right? When you don't have to be. So maybe some of you are considering making a career shift where you're kind of considering going out on your own and being an entrepreneur or doing something else, something that makes you very, very happy. It's like you've been weighing the pros and cons, and I feel like you've been coming up with a million reasons to not do the thing that you want to do. And in doing so have been kind of blocking your own blessings. But what's changing for you is a mindset. I feel like whatever it is just going to click. And we have 2 master manifestor kind of energies here. The Empress can attract anything she wants. She's like all 4 queens of the tarot in one. She's incredibly abundant. You know, she is able to make magic happen. Excuse me. And as a result, she's able to really live the life she wants, and she does so on her own terms, right? She's not really beholden to anybody else's idea of what success is. She finds her own happiness. She makes her own happiness. Sorry, it's just making me think of Titanic, where he's like, a real man makes his own luck. Like, she makes her own luck. She makes her own contentment. She makes her own... Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, sorry, guys. Ooh. Her own success, and she's able to bring to life what makes her truly happy, right? I kind of have the urge to pull you guys an extra tarot card. I don't know why, but we're gonna do it. Oh, it's here, it's here, it's here. God, no, it's not that one. Hang on. What is it? What's going on here? I don't know, I feel like some of you already know this and you're just waiting on final confirmation. Is it this one or is it this one? You know what's weird? I feel like it looks like it's this one, but it's not. It's this one. Is it like that or is it like that? Yes. Okay. So I feel like because I was debating about, yeah, 4 of Swords on the bottom, I feel like you guys have been sitting on this idea for a little bit. You've been meditating on it, which is good. But just because of the selection process for this, I kind of feel like this has been unclear. This is something where you're like, I don't know. This might be a solution because I went like this and then I flipped it. This might be a solution where one thing seems more obvious, but you're still drawn to this other thing. But I feel like this other thing is like, yeah, I could do this, but I have to, like, I'd have to do so many things to make it work, right? Because I had to turn it upside down. But it's like the answer's right there. You just need a new perspective on the answer. And this is what I feel like is changing for you. The way forward is becoming a lot clearer. So let's just see what this final card is for you guys. There it is. Yeah, okay, the moon. Look at that. All right, so this is card 18. I don't know why I said the number because I didn't say that for the other ones. Okay, so 18 might be an important number. 9 might be important here. You could be life path 9. We also have the moon energy showing up twice here. So this is something where I feel like there is this fear to move forward, right? Because fun fact, the little lobster here represents our evolution. I didn't know that. I had to look it up because I'm like, the hell is a lobster doing here? But there's this portal here, and this is, see, similar energy right here. There's a portal that you're about to pass through, and I feel like you're looking at this path, right, all the way up. It's a long path, and you're looking at this and saying, oh shit, I've got so far to go. And I feel like there's a lot of fear to face along the way. But ultimately, what your spiritual team really wants you to know is that to follow your intuition and go after the things that make you happy. And this path is going to become a lot clearer to you with each step, right? It's a good idea to face your fears regardless of which path you end up taking. Because what I'm really hearing is we can't spend our whole lives being afraid of what it would look like if we're happy. And I think it's very easy to start to identify with the struggle after a while, because there's a safety in that, right? If we're always struggling, we're always saving the best for last, and that means it's unspoiled in its own right. But if we're always living for the future, we're never really enjoying the present moment. And at some point, we've lost out on so many little miracles that happen right in front of us because we're too busy looking at what could be, right? There's never a perfect time to go after your own happiness, and there's always a million reasons not to do things, but it's about focusing on the reasons to go after it, the thing that will just make your heart sing. And the Empress knows this, right? The Empress makes magic happen because she knows she deserves to be happy. And this is what I feel like your team is going to be helping you with over the next, weeks and months following this reading, is really learning how to overcome those fears. So you can go seek out your own happiness because you deserve to be happy. So I think that's just about everything I'm seeing for group 1. I hope this has been helpful. If you are looking for a personal reading to help you in a situation in your life, please feel free to check out my shop. The link is in the description box down below. I am just so happy that you're here today. I'm honored to get the chance to read for you, and I'm wishing you the best, brightest, and most beautiful things that life has to offer. Take care, love bugs. Bye. Okay, let me just adjust this. Yay, okay. Hi, group 2. Okie dokie. Okay, sorry. Sorry, guys, hang on. Let me regain my composure. So if you're attracted to group 2 with this armadillo, first of all, I like that they gave him very, very clearly green eyes. So maybe some of you have green eyes, my little green-eyed babies. Here's what I'm kind of feeling like. All right. So the first thing, as soon as I picked it up, all I could see was this scene from a show I watched. And like, these two characters are kind of like, one is joking around pretending to be the other one's coach. And the first thing he says is, "Toughen up, you little bitch." And that's not at all what I feel the message is. But I was like, wait, what the hell do you guys mean by that? What I feel like, what Spirit's trying to say, not that you guys need to toughen up, but I feel like Spirit's kind of saying like, it's go time, right? Like, because the armadillo is armored to a certain extent. He's safe. So he kind of is like free to do his own thing because he's got his little armor around him. And normally this is an animal to me that talks a lot about boundaries and being guarded, but not in this situation. What Spirit's really trying to tell you here is, excuse me. Oh, you know what I feel like with the green eyes too? What Spirit's trying to tell you is to kind of like get ready to go, get charged up, and maybe not be guarded, but be careful about who you share with, because with the green eyes, you may be dealing with a lot of people who are going to be kind of envious of what you're bringing to the table. I'm hearing envious of your success. So just be careful about who you share your ideas with, who you share your intimate energetic space with, right? Just be like mindful of that, and don't be afraid to set boundaries with people who can't keep their nose out of your damn business is what I'm hearing. So somebody's guide here is sassy as shit, because mine are a little cheeky, but this is getting insane. So I love it. This is good. But yeah, let's see what you guys have for your cards, because that was spicy. So you guys have, yeah, okay, this is why. So you have card 29 with the Herkimer diamond, and this is associated with the Earth Star chakra, and this is the property of alignment. Can you guys see that? I'm famous for putting things out of frame, so I want to make sure. And then you have, oh, illumination. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dog. Super excited. Okay. You have worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Excuse me. And you have koi fish. There's always enough. This is card 36, which reduces to a 9. Okay. So this is, I feel like this is my career pile. This the abundance pile here. Although group 1 had some elements of that too. Okay, this is what Spirit's trying to talk about. First of all, this is an idea you may have recently had, this illumination. Then this is kind of cool because this looks like this portal imagery. Can you see that, you guys? Yeah, you can. Okay, cool. This is like that portal imagery that we're experiencing today. I feel like the reason why you were attracted to the armadillo is that you have this understanding and you're coming into alignment, right? This is card 29. You know what's really weird? So this is card 29, which reduces to an 11, and group 1, their animal spirit card also reduced to an 11. But I'm saying that because 11 then reduces to 2. So this 2, 2, 2, 2 portal is like real nice for you guys. But it's a little bit different, right? I feel like group 1 was kind of getting these big insights about the way that they think and the way that they kind of communicate and move through the world. For you guys, I feel like this is like, whatever this is your bright idea. This is your thing. I'm hearing it's go time. You're coming into alignment with this and you've been working your way up to this, I feel. With this worry card as well, and the imagery of the armadillo, you might be kind of concerned either about your abundance in general or worried that somebody might not have your best interests at heart. Because look how many fucking Herkimer diamonds are here. This is like a whole, this is like one of those little serving dishes you put out with all the like candies that old ladies like, but they're just full of diamonds. Like, what the hell? I want to go over to that house. That sounds like fun. But this is like, you have so much abundance coming in. I feel like you've got the golden ticket, you've got the idea. I feel like especially with illumination, this is an idea. And with this like sun imagery right in the middle, it's like this is solar plexus chakra energy. You have the idea and you are now being empowered and encouraged to take action on this, or very, very soon will be. And I feel like with these, what your team wants you to know is, first of all, if you have any worries about your material well-being in the process of chasing after this dream or this goal, don't worry about it. You are being provided for. There's always going to be enough. Spirit will like, look how overflowing this is. So even if it's only one stone at a time, Spirit will always lay the path for you one step at a time. There's always going to be enough. There's plenty. And another thing that I'm really getting here is you're very spiritually protected as you pursue whatever this is for you. I also feel like too, with the koi fish imagery and then this like nice teal blue color and all the accents of blue here and purple, it's going to be really important for you to trust your intuition, specifically about people. Always, what I'm hearing is always pause before you hand over your honest thoughts and opinions to somebody on this journey. And it's not saying like to be fearful of people or be like suspicious of everybody. But this is what I'm hearing really is you've been working hard, I feel like, on yourself to get aligned to this opportunity. And this belongs to you. This is your idea, right? So just be careful that you only share it with people who are going to celebrate your success and who are going to lift you up as you pursue this endeavor. And don't worry about the rest, because Spirit is protecting you very, very heavily. Because whatever this is, you've worked for. I'm getting like a 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles vibe. Whatever this is for you. This is like they're cheering you on. You deserve it because you've been working very, very hard. So let's see what you're, just making sure we're still recording. So let's see what you have for your tarot. Oh, yes, bitch. I love it. Okay, sorry. I get so amped up about this. So yeah, Queen of Swords. Sorry. I should probably tell you what the card is. Oh, the Ace of Cups. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm fine. Okay. All right. Interesting. Holy shit, this is a great group to pick. I specifically don't pick a group before I start reading because I don't want to influence the reading with my own personal, experience, perception, and thoughts. So I wait till I finish them and then I roll to figure out which one is mine. And I hope this one's mine because this is awesome. Okay. All right. I'm calm. Are you guys calm? You shouldn't be. You should be freaking out. It's so awesome. Okay. Queen of Swords. First of all, this is feminine air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could be you, or you could have significant placements like your rising or your Mercury in particular could be in an air sign. what I feel like here is that, again, you have an idea and it's fucking awesome, if I do say so myself. This is a great idea, whatever this is. But you know what I also feel like this is? You've been talking to spirit, whether directly or indirectly, and getting very clear on what you want. Like, you have been, like, she's like, look at, this is what I want. Like, she's negotiating with spirit, like, I want this thing, it's gonna be great, I deserve it, and here's why. It feels like you pitched your own happiness to spirit. Like, you've been, you know, with the Queen of Swords too, she's very direct and she's great at setting boundaries. And she's really, really good at just communicating exactly what she expects, what she wants, what she doesn't want. And I feel like you've really been working on this area of your life. You've been working on getting very, very clear on what it is you desire, and what you will and won't stand for. And you're just like, I feel like also too, you've been making cuts a lot. Like anything that's not serving you, you've just been like, pew, 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 get out of here. And as a result, spirit is literally delivering this right to you. And this Ace of Cups has the potential to turn into the 10 of Cups. So if you've been looking to manifest a relationship, especially like a counterpart, like life partner kind of relationship, this is either coming in for you, or this could very well be, if you're with somebody currently, this could be like they're taking the next step. This could be a proposal. This could be, will you move in with me? You know, this could be getting news that you're having a baby. I don't know what that was. Sorry. But whatever this is a big, beautiful blessing. I absolutely love this. And this is a blessing that is going to lead to even more blessings, even more happiness. Again, look at all those little diamonds right there. And it's gorgeous. Like, I absolutely love this. Whatever this is, I'm hearing crowning achievement. So whatever this is like this is the start of something that's going to bring you so much happiness. When you look back at the story of your life, you're going to be like, yes, this was something this was the turning point, right? This was the midpoint. Makes me think of that book, I think it's Possession, where it's like, this is the midpoint to which everything runs and from which everything runs after. I'm butchering the quote horribly. It's a great book though. Anyway, but like, this is the midpoint. This is going to be the point where like, it's just, this feels very, very sweet. Like whatever this is, you really wanted it. And I feel like it's only going to build and grow, right? And we talked about the 9 of Cups before. I'm actually noticing we have another 9 right here. But you know, this is something where it's like, for some of you, by the way, you might be 29 or 36. Just want to throw that out there. But this is like, you're going to look back at this and be like, this is going to be one of those like joy highlights in this lifetime where you're like, I am so glad I got this. I got to do this. This was the thing that changed everything, right? For some of you, you might be worried if you are starting a family, you might be worried about being able to have enough stability. And what Spirit wants you to know is that this came into alignment at exactly the right time. Do not worry about it. Do not worry about how you're going to end up being as a parent or, you know, a caretaker of some kind. You would not be given this opportunity if you weren't ready for it. And you've been working on yourself, working on setting boundaries, working on your communication, and you are now ready for this opportunity. Yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous. Holy shit. And even if this is not like a relationship, you know, a house, family, because the 10 of Cups is happy home, happy relationships, like just total emotional fulfillment. If this is not like those types of areas, whatever this is something where you really, really, really wanted this. This is something where you're going to be ecstatically happy. Yeah. And I feel like this is one of those things, like whatever this is going to be something where people look at it and they're like, damn, I really wish I had that, right? So if this is like a job, people are going to be like, wow, I wish I had that job. Or like a relationship, they're going to be like, this is relationship goals. Or like maybe you're getting your dream house. There's something here like that. It's a dream come true. And I feel like it's going to start with this Ace of Cups. And it's going to, I feel like because we have the Ace to the 10, A, this is going to develop into this. But B, I feel like it's going to like grow very quickly, right? It's going to be like, this is the initial, you know, offering, the initial, like the start point, and it's going to very quickly develop like into something that just makes you so happy, something that makes you so fulfilled, right? And it comes from spending this time, especially because her sword is like piercing this illumination card. It stems from the fact that you took this time to really figure out what it is that you want and to do the inner work in order to be ready for it. And what your spirit wants you to know now is you are now ready for this. Again, because we have multiple diamonds here as well, this could be something where it starts as one thing and then it kind of is like a cascade, like a windfall. So maybe this is like, you meet somebody who is going to be a significant partner for you, and then you get the job you want, or you also move into a house that you want. You know, you meet a really like your best soul friend ever, you know, and you start a business, you know, it's something like that. Like I remember my brother, one of my brothers, he was in love with his wife ever since they were like teenagers. And he was in love with her for like 10, 12 years before they got together, right? And in the same week, he and her got together as a couple, and he got like his dream job. And it's kind of that energy of like, wow, when it rains, it pours, and this is raining blessings for you. So yeah, so what's next? Everything you could want. Don't worry. Don't be afraid to take chances too, is what I'm hearing. You're very, very protected right now. Yeah, and anything that's coming your way, even if there are moments where it seems like, oh God, how can I handle it? There's always going to be enough support. There's always going to be enough resources. There's always going to be enough that Spirit's making sure your wish is protected. Whatever this is, you worked very, very hard for it, so you should be proud of yourself. So I think that's everything I have for group 2. This is amazing. I'm so excited for you guys. If you are looking for guidance about your personal situation, please feel free to check out my shop. The link is in the description box down below. I have a number of readings on a number of different topics. So yeah, feel free to give that a little look. It has been an honor and a joy to have you here. I am wishing you the best, brightest, most beautiful things that life has to offer. And with that, I'm going to move on to group 3. Bye, guys. Okay, hi group 3. So if you chose this group, you are attracted to my cute little bluebird friend who still has to be named. So as I mentioned in the intro, I got this little buddy when I like started my Instagram account for this channel. I'll put him right here. He's just big chillin'. And I had a little naming contest for him. And then right before I was gonna pick somebody to win, I lost him, and I'm like, oh no. And he was lost pretty much until like a couple of weeks ago. So whatever this is, I feel like this is going to be something where this is like a second chance, right? This is something where you thought all hope was lost with it, but it's coming back around. And bluebirds are very, very sweet. They're very like innocent. They're very charming. So this is something where I feel like you're going to be like so happy to see this you know, person, to see this situation come back around. Whatever this is, you're going to be so happy because you're going to be like, oh God, I thought I had totally missed my chance, or I thought it was finito here, but like we're getting another shot. That's awesome. Very, very sweet, like 6 of Cups kind of vibe. So let's see what you got. I'm going to put your tarot off to the side for later. Just checking to make sure we're in frame. We are. Cool. So you guys got, ooh, okay, you got card 15 with fluorite, and this is introspection. Alrighty. Oof, I don't know if you heard my shoulder crack. That was bad. Sorry. You guys got, okay, you got body. Can you see that? Yeah, okay. You got, ooh, okay, you got death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Okie dokie. And you have cow spirit. The miracles are endless. You have 15 coming up twice. Okay. All right, let's talk about it. Okay, so because 15 is coming up twice, this is making me think of the devil card in the tarot. And we have this death card here. So not only is this kind of Scorpio imagery, but what I feel like this is, again, this is something where this opportunity seemed like it was over. This situation seemed like it was gone, right? And with body here, this could have to do with like another person. This could have to do with something with your own body. So maybe like I'm throwing out an example. If somebody wanted to get pregnant, for example, and they had tried and it hadn't worked in the past, this would be like it's coming back around now. We'll see, you know, get more specifics when we look at your tarot. But this is something where, because I'm also noticing there's like the 3 arcs. So this might be something where 3 years have passed. I was gonna say 3 months. I feel like this is longer. This feels like you've been on a journey with this, whatever this might be. This could even be something where it's like from 3 decades ago, because we have 15 and 15, and together that makes 30. So this could be something where this is like 30 years in the making. That's not going to be for everybody, but that might be for some of you. Yeah, because also too, do you notice this? Hang on the cow's little face, we have her little beautiful decorations. We've got 1, 2, 3. So the number 3 is important here. Whatever this is, it feels like it's been a unit of 3. But this is something where this ended, and I feel like for a lot of you, this kind of kicked off this dark night of the soul energy, and it kicked off a huge period of introspection. It really caused you to kind of have to go in and like go inward and heal yourself, because with the devil energy showing up twice, you know, first of all, 15 reduces to a 6, and 6 is the number of balance, reciprocity, and unconditional love. I feel like there was some type of unhealthy pattern in your interpersonal relationships that really, really needed to be healed. Yeah, and it's also, so I don't know why the body card is making me think of the 2nd house as well. And the 2nd house can talk about our security and what we value, but this can talk about both what we value externally, excuse me, sorry, what we value externally, as well as how we value ourselves internally. So there feels like there's something here where it had to end, because I feel like you didn't know how to value yourself properly. For some of you, and you know, this is not going to be for everybody, but for some of you, I feel like this is talking about an unhealthy relationship to your body. And I'm getting either in the sense of like struggling with, okay, so I'm getting 3 things. And I'll put out a trigger warning that these 3 things are kind of difficult. So if you need to, skip ahead by like 30 seconds or so. For some of you, I feel like this could either be talking about a substance use disorder, an eating disorder, or like struggling to recover from like sexual trauma. There's something here where I feel like you guys had a hard time honoring your body. Because look at how adorned this cow is, right? She's like covered in flowers and like feathers. She's so beautiful, right? And this one's, you know, the miracles are endless. I feel like whatever this is, you've been struggling with it for a long time. And maybe this is just the need to come back to innocence, to come back to loving yourself holistically. But whatever, because 15 is showing up twice, whatever this is, you really had to struggle with it for a very, very long time. And I feel like it owned you, right? It feels like like maybe you would never escape. And with the 3 imagery going on, maybe you tried to walk away from this 3 different times. And you had to go through an ego death about this. I feel like you had to learn how to start all over again, and like learn how to love yourself in a new way all over again. And as a result of all of the hard work that you put in, I feel like you're about to have a massive breakthrough. It's like you're about to come back to, like, come home to yourself in a very sweet, innocent way where you're exploring what makes you happy. Yeah, this is beautiful. Let me see what else you have. So you guys have, okay, the 4 of Cups. Let me see, is that in frame? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. The 4 of Cups. You guys have, yeah, the 8 of Swords reversed. I love this card. Okay. It's so good. And, oh, the King of Wands. I love it. Okay. So this would be masculine fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. For some of you, this has to do with struggling to have healthy relationships. And it's interesting because we kind of have this energy going on of, you know, mind, body, and spirit, or like mind, heart, and soul, kind of like this this like trio. There's something here that had to come into alignment. And I feel like, again, you've been doing a lot of inner work, a lot of healing going on. So this is something where whatever the situation is, I feel like Spirit was offering it to you before. The Three of Cups can talk about, you know, celebrations, soul family reunions, but it also can kind of more in its shadowy element denote sometimes third-party situations and relationships, but specifically it can also talk about kind of going out and partying too much. So again, this might kind of revolve around difficulty with like substance use disorders. But there's something where I feel like this cycle had to end. It had to run its course because I feel like you were having a hard time connecting to your joy more than anything else. So much so that it was hard for Spirit to offer you any happiness. It was hard for you to see the offers. It was hard for you to participate because I feel like you've been through something in your life that's just really kind of like it's harrowing is really what I'm getting. And it kind of made you sort of disenchanted with all of life, right? Like I feel like it didn't totally kind of quote unquote break you. Like you could still move about your daily life and function and find meaning and significance, but not joy. It was hard for you to connect with joy. And I feel like this is something that had to change because whatever this was, whatever this is, that, because I do feel like something's coming back around. Whatever this is, Spirit's trying to give you an opportunity to go be very, very happy. And when we have the Eight of Swords upright, this is when something can be like right there, right in front of us. This woman's loosely bound. She's blindfolded. If you see, there's swords all around her. So if she were to like take the blindfold off, she could see that she could very easily slip out of the bindings and walk away, right? And even if she were to, it's so funny because if she leans, you know, to either side, to any and all sides, she would feel swords there, right? She feels hemmed in. The only way she wouldn't is if she moved forward, right? She just walked forward into the foreground. She would be like, all right, cool, I'm out, bitches. Like, she can so easily free herself, but she doesn't see that, right? And it's like the ease by which she could free herself is rendered useless by the fact that she's unable to perceive this. This to me feels like this is a massive karmic cycle that you are now completing. And we have this, you know, this Eight of Swords being reversed, meaning her blindfold is coming off, right? She's freeing herself. And I love the Eight of Swords reversed because to me, it is a total empowerment card, right? Like the Eight of Swords kind of moment is like, you know, when it finally gets reversed, you're seeing and realizing how you've kept yourself stuck, right? And it just like, it's like an optical illusion. Once you know, you see it one way and that's the only way you see it. And then once you see it the other way, it's almost like you can't go back, right? And this is really talking about the work that you guys have done, where you have been really working to examine your thought process, your emotional process. You've been really doing the grief work. You've been really doing the ego death work of trying to strip away what's not actually true to you, what's keeping you, I was going to say keeping you bound with the devil energy, but I heard keeping you hostage. And it's interesting, we have this body card and then she's bound up, right? And what I feel like for a lot of you with this King of Wands, this is like you are, sorry, I'm shifting in my chair. You have achieved so much spiritual evolution through this process, right? And I was like, his little fist like balled up because he's so determined, right? You guys have made it through this through your determination and your resolution, right? You have really done the work because he's the, you know, the King and Queen are the most highly evolved, mature court cards in the entire suit, right? And this is the wand suit. This is our spiritual energy. You have mastered whatever this is. You have mastered these challenges and you are now becoming free as a result. You have finished this karmic cycle. And I feel like for a lot of you, this has to do with seeing your beauty and seeing the miracles that are coming to fruition in your own life. And this is a very abundant energy, right? And because we have 6 showing up twice, I feel like this is in the connections in your life. This might be involved with a King of Wands, like I said, masculine fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I feel like whatever this is, and I'm going to pull you guys an extra card because I'm spiritually nosy. Whatever this is, this does feel like something that's coming back around again, and something where you might not have been able to see the value before, but you can now see it, or you might not have been able to see how to move forward with this before, but now you're seeing it. Now you're seeing the potential. And I feel like now you're seeing the happiness, right? You're seeing how to enjoy your life journey in a really beautiful, healing, holistic way. In a way that you might not have been able to see before because you were going through these very, very challenging karmic cycles. So first of all, I'm really, really proud of you guys for breaking free from that. That shit is hard. But I want to pull you guys an extra tarot card just to like dig a little deeper on this. So what is this situation or opportunity or energy that's coming back around? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Hang on, it's this one. Okay, sorry. I'm fine. We're fine. Okay, and the Page of Swords at the bottom. Okay, so yes, exactly what we're talking about. This is going to be a lucky break. This situation's coming back around. This is also called the karmic wheel as well, the wheel of fate. So you have done your time, you have learned your karmic lessons, you have dissolved those soul contracts, and now this situation is coming back around. And we have the Queen of Wands. To me, I'm going to be honest, this feels like this is split half and half. For some of you, this is you reclaiming your power and your independence, particularly if you run your own business, or you're just like, because the King and Queen of Wands are excellent entrepreneurs. So because of this, I feel like you had to heal your divine feminine energy, and you are now coming into alignment with whatever this is, like that you were being offered before, right? So this could be like your dream job, starting a business you've been wanting to start. You have healed this divine feminine energy, and you're able to manifest, because they're both excellent manifestors. You're able to manifest pretty much whatever the fuck you want. But this is your independence, your happiness, your freedom. Again, it's super interesting. We're talking about that second house because this is where you value yourself really well. This is where you love yourself. You have freed yourself, right? And then for some of you, you've really been working on this self-worth, and because of that, you are now bringing a counterpart match into your reality. Because I feel like this is something where it was hard for you to have a good, healthy balance. Again, you had to go through a lot of different ego deaths and really strip away a lot of what isn't serving you. And I feel like because you healed that energy within yourself, that feminine energy, that nurturing, loving energy for yourself, and you really worked on your self-esteem and your self-worth, you're able to bring this counterpart union into being or into balance is what I'm hearing. Yeah. Wow. And again, with miracles, this might have been something that you're like, this is lost to the ages, or something like, this is going to take a fucking miracle to make this happen. Well, here's your fucking miracle. So especially on this, ooh, did you guys hear my knuckles crack? Yikes. On this, 2222 portal, this is really opening up this is opening the gates for you to be able to go seek out your own happiness and attract this beautiful either relationship into your life, or this relationship expansion into a relationship that you're currently in. So this is absolutely gorgeous. I am so excited for you guys. If you need help with your personal situation, please feel free to check out the link to my shop. It is in the description box below. I am wishing you the best, the brightest, the most beautiful things that life has to offer, and I will talk to you soon, love bugs. Take care. Bye.